So the formula of the standard form is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And the obvious form is y equals x squared minus 6x plus 8. So as we see the obvious form, we know it is a smile graph because your x value is positive. And we also know it is the skinny line because your a is not less than 1. And we know it is not factorable. And we also know your y-intercept is 8 and your x value is 0. So your xy coordinate is 0 and 8, and it has the partner points. So how you graph the standard form is first you have to find out what is your y-intercept, and then second is your line opening up or down, and the third is you have to find out your x and y value. So we set x value first, and then we plug the number into the formula, then we can get our y value. Now we just put the dots on the graph. So the first one is 0 and 8, the second one is 1 and 3, and the third one is 2 and 0, and the fourth is 3 and negative 1, and the 5 is 4 and 0, and the 6 is 5 and 3. So now we just connect those 9 together. Then we can get our vertex, which is 3 and negative 1, and our symmetry is x equal to 3. So the formula of the factor form is y equals to x minus r times x minus s, and the obvious form is y equals to x plus 1 times x minus 3. And from this obvious form, we know our graph should look like the smile graph because your x value is positive. And we also know it is the skinny line because your a value is not less than 1. And we know the x-intercept is negative 1 and 3. So how you draw a factor form is first you have to find out your x-intercepts, which is negative 1 and 3. Second, you have to find out your symmetry. So we use negative 1 plus 3 divided by 2 equals to 1. And third, you have to find out your vertex. So as we know our x-intercept is 1, then we just put a number into the formula. Then we get negative 4. So our vertex is 1 and negative 4. And 4, we have to find out our y-intercept. So we just use negative 1 times 3 is your intercept. Now we just put our dot on the graph. So we put negative 1 and 3 on the graph and your vertex, then we just connect them together. So the formula of the factor form is y equals to a times x minus p squared plus q. And the obvious form is y equals to negative x plus 4 squared minus 2. As we see our obvious form, we know it is the set graph because your a value is negative. And we also know your graph is skinny line because your a value is not less than 1. And we know our vertex is negative 4 and negative 2. So the way how you draw the factor form is first you have to find out your vertex, which is negative 4 and negative 2. Then you have to find out your y-intercept. So the way how you find your y-intercept is you set your x value as 0, then you just plug the number into the formula. Then you can get your y value is equal to negative 18. Then we can draw our graph.